Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And I'm Frank with Solar City. And my slogan is sunny days are money days. And what I'm hoping to share with you today is so that you, your friends, and business associates are not afraid of the solar industry, because a lot of changes are occurring. So today I wish to share with you the next 50 years. I want to briefly talk about big changes in the last 50 years, coming the next 50 years, our endless need for energy. Does anybody here not use electricity, turn on lights, run air conditioning, or drive a car? Okay, just wanted to be sure I was with the right group.
Well, you're in the wrong room.
The family's never-ending needs for energy, taxes, fees, and carbon charges, and our children's health, because they're all interrelated. First off, the last 50 years, a lot of the big changes were the telephone. Is there anybody in the house that does not have a cell phone or have used a telephone in the last year or two? Well, when it originally started in 2001, there were 6.27 billion calls across the world. Now, when they first started intercontinental telephone discussions, only 24 people could talk at any one given time to the other continent. And in fact, when they talk about the red phone for our president to Russia, it was not a telephone at all. They had to do satellite and other items to make sure they could get through, because the 24 lines back at that time were limited. In 1954, all cars were made in America that we drove. And today it's worldwide, both producing and using cars. High rises would not have been feasible without the telephone. Never thought of that, but when you have 21 stories, if they had to run a message to every person or anywhere they needed to go, the elevators would not have been able to handle that capacity. So again, because of the invention of the telephone, the benefit was being able to have high rises and communicate people from far away, but just between offices and other buildings. Bet you never thought of that. Air conditioning changed the world in the last 50 years. When Carrier Air invented the home air conditioner, our Congress changed, because hundreds of thousands of people could move to Arizona and Nevada, places where people would never live before. And chlorine, to chlorinate the waters so that cholera and other diseases wouldn't go into large groups of people. Especially Chicago was the start of it. And it kills germs, yet it doesn't kill people. I'll bet you didn't think of that either. Well, has anybody bought a car lately? Okay. Shopping for cars are very difficult, but now you can go online to Carvan and Drive Shifter, and you can get all the inside information on the true cost of the car, what their profit margins are, and what's the best car for your use. Deal news for laptops. Instead of just going into a regular store and going, what should I use or how should I use it, you can get thousands of different points of view to help you pick the best laptop or cell phone for your personal use. Self-driving cars. Has anybody heard of Tesla or Google? Okay. The near future will be you drive up in front of your house, unload your groceries if you don't have a personal robot to take them in for you. The house door will open, the lights will come on, the garage door will open, you walk in and carry your groceries, and the car will park itself and put itself away and start charging itself. Anybody remember the Jetsons? It is real life now. They have the jetpacks and you can fly anywhere, very well controlled. But no city will approve it right now because they don't know how to handle them and where they're gonna fly and what are the rules for jetpacks. Because of the little problem we're just having with the little helicopters that can go around. Could you imagine seeing people flying over the freeway in all these different areas? That's one area they said, we don't know what to do. No, we're not approving anything like that in our area at this time. So major changes are going to be occurring of our entire life. And children born today won't even notice it because they just feel that's part of it. In fact, they had a magazine, forget the name of the magazine, but the child was trying to turn the pages. He was pushing the magazine and nothing changed because he wasn't used to a paper magazine. Moving on, our endless need for energy. We light our houses, we heat our homes, we cool our homes. No matter what, you're using some type of energy. We're charging our computers, our phones, our laptops. And today, many of us are even charging our cars. And I will say it is nice to only pay 4.4 cents a mile compared to an economy car at 27 cents per mile to drive. And if you drive a fantastic luxury car, you could probably get that for less than 40 cents per mile. Families' never-ending need for energy. When it's very hot outside, it's nice to have the house air conditioned at maybe a comfortable 72, 73 degrees so you can sleep comfortably. But again, it costs us money. PG&E every year goes up 6 to 8%, and they're shooting for a new record in 2017 of a 17.5% rate increase. Because there's not enough power in California, so they need to purchase it out of state, typically done by coal companies because that's the most productive at this time, and we're shutting down our nuclear plants. So it's a higher price to bring it on in here, and then they're guaranteed cost plus profit, and that's how they price their products. Have any of you that work for a company seen a 6 to 8% pay increase the last 6 or 8 consecutive years? Fantastic. I've only met one person that works for somebody else and has, without changing companies, received over a 6% pay raise. Also coming in, especially in San Jose, there's all kinds of hidden taxes, like on your PG&E bill. Did any of you know there's a 6% energy tax going to San Jose? It's for your benefit. There's many other fees that are added in everything we do or use on top of all the other taxes we pay. At present, moving on to wind or solar energy, you're avoiding those taxes. At present, as soon as they need more funds, all these hidden taxes just go up for you. And so that's why I bring the point. You got to be aware of it. In fact, I ask people, and I'll just ask you, if you had a choice to earn an extra $20,000 this year, or save $20,000 this year, which one of the two would you pick? Save. You're a very astute man. Many people feel they want to earn another 20, and when you save it, you save the entire 20,000. When you earn another 20,000, government and other things get at least 50%. Our children's health, because of coal and other items we're doing, allergy, asthma, and autism is going through the roof. In fact, I was informed that autism was 1 in 106, but recently I've been corrected, it's 1 in 68. So that's really becoming a large thing, and it's a lifetime commitment to the parents and the community because it's someone we're going to have to take care of. So in summary, the last 50 years have seen a lot of major changes, and the next 50 years will be far more. Things we haven't even thought of yet. Our endless need for energy and ways we're going to try to handle that. Families are going to use energy, and just turning off your lights and living in the dark like a mushroom doesn't work out, usually. Taxes, fees, carbon usage, miscellaneous government taxes, for you just existing. And one of our top officials of the government promised us his goal is to triple our energy costs for the end user. And finally, our children's health. We need to do things just to take care of our kids, our grandkids, and our great-grandkids' future. And every little bit does help. So, when you have friends and you want to know about energy, Frank is a good resource for you because of integration and efficiency that will lower the family's energy cost, provide improvements in the health of our community, relieve the financial and energy pressure that every household has and continues to grow, and freedom from the new taxes or fees that they come up with. Don't forget and look forward to carbon taxes, wear and tear in our society. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to talk with you after the meeting. I'll take one very good question that hopefully helps make me look good.
Take two, they're small.
Okay. Anybody have a question in regards to wind energy or?
Frank, is Solar City offering battery storage yet?
Yes, that will be Tesla's absorbing Solar City probably by about December. And so it'll be a complete package, which will be solar energy to generate the power you need. It'll be called a wall battery, about 6 inches off the wall, mounts almost anywhere. And you can figure out how much energy you need for 1 or 2 days. And it will charge that first and then go back into the grid. Charging stations for your new Tesla to have at the home and be a complete circle. PG&E and other big power companies are not cooperating because they don't like the idea of losing all that income.
Are the panels made in the US?
Yes, if you'd ever like a tour, I'd be happy to take you to Fremont. We have a 1 gigawatt plant up there, and we have a 10 gigawatt plant in New York. And so we're producing the panels right here in America, because our goal is American jobs, American products, and American ingenuity. Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to getting to know you more, working with all of you, helping you, your families, and your friends save money, help our environment, and help our cities that are running out of power. And I brought my bills with anybody if you'd like to see them, because I'd like to know what your bills are. Mine always just say no payment due.